Sports would like to welcome you to Atlanta Motor Speedway this afternoon for the running of the Taxslayer 500. Unfortunately, the weather here is not pretty. Yesterday it was sunny and close to the 70 degree range in this mid to late part of March. However, today temperatures are probably going to get close to the upper 60s. And oh yeah, we have a race fan's four-letter word today in the forecast. It's a good 45% chance. Rain. So, and it's probably going to bring heavy amounts too. So as a precaution, NASCAR has decided to push the start up from 1:15 p.m. here in the east to 6 minutes past the 1 o'clock hour. In fact, let's send it down to the starting line, to the race menu. So, Hunter Miller won the pole Friday night in a track record duel over WUB Network, who's obviously wanting a good run after late issues at California. He just wants a top 5 to get some early season momentum with his new team and work out some chemistry issues. Anyways, Hunter Miller won the pole in his Mountain Dew Pitch Black Chevrolet. And let's drivers are to their cars and let's look at the starting lineup. In row 1 we have the Mountain Dew Pitch Black Chevrolet and the Furniture Row Toyota. Row 2 we got the Auto Trader Ford and the Lowe's Chevrolet. Row 3 we have the Ortho Fire Ant Killer Ford and the Dollar General Toyota. Row 4 we got the Taxslayer.com Chevrolet and the Motorcraft Ford. Row 5 finds the 75th anniversary Toyota, or M&M's Toyota, and the White Deuce Ford. Row 6 finds the Rush Truck Center's Chevrolet and the Hasan Nation Chevrolet. Row 7 finds the Cheerios Chevrolet and the Advocare Ford. Got some pretty notable people back here. Row 8 finds the Jimmy John's Freaky Fast Chevrolet and the FedEx Express Toyota. Row 9 finds the McDonald's Chevrolet and the Zest Ford. While we're here, let's see if we can mic up WUB Network. Hey WUB Network, this is Larry McReynolds up in the Fox booth. You got us? Yes, sir. You're with your new team. You did a little bit of testing at Pikes Peak, which is another rugged racetrack that's going to be actually getting a repave here after the June race, just to test out how bumpy this surface is. Can you tell me what notes can you carry here that you can use at other old abrasive tracks like on our circuit, like Dover and the Chase, and when we come here for the championship? Oh, we actually got some pretty good notes for that race in June. I looked at Eric Gamer's notes and how he took the track last year. I also watched Martin Truex and how he took on the win at when he won Darlington last year in the Monster Energy Cup Series. So yeah, our Furniture Row Toyota actually is pretty good today. We got a best hot rod under our belts. Hopefully the rain holds off and we can get this race in. Alright, good luck, pal. Okay, thanks. He will be one of 6 HD cameras this afternoon. Just a reminder for you guys watching this on YouTube devices such as your computer, your phone, or your tablet, please set the video quality to HD 1080p right now, as we will have 6 onboard cameras this afternoon. And the first of them being the Denver Mattress onboard of WUB Network. You got the Rush Truck Center's Toyota of KFC Cup Series starting 11th. Caleb Hoffman starting probably the worst qualifying spot he's had in a while, starting 19th, ironically matching his car number. He was last week's winner at California, by the way. And Jacob Tube, who starts all the way back in the 26th position. 26th position this afternoon. And Hunter Miller, his teammate, is going to have a nice bird's eye view going down in turn 1. And Zoe Smith driving the Autotrader.com forward. Well, after a week of no IHOP Cup Series racing, we come from the glamour and the life of the Hollywood Hills in Las Vegas to the fast track at Atlanta. Well, DW, you know the drill. Reach up there, pull those belts tight one more time. Alright, I'm ready, boys. See a couple fans in the stands here wearing DW t-shirts. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing real fast today, boys. Boys, side by side, coming off turn 2, but it looks like the 78 did get a little bit of a shove from the 48, but wow, notably, look at how bad of a start the 16 car got. Losing many spots. After getting jacked up by the start. Actually, I think maybe the 88 knew where he was going, knew he wanted to go. So I think he tried anticipating start, and I think he didn't really know the outside wasn't going to move, so he basically pushed him in the trial hole. And look at some of these guys. Look at Jacob too. In turn 3, rim ride. Around. To get a couple spots. Hunter Miller leads lap 1. The 78 is going to settle in the second. I think Jacob Tube has a pretty fast hot rod in that 24. Because you can tell, ever since the drop of the green, he went. And he was looking to get more. See, he didn't get the go through wide in the 3 of Jonathan Morrison. And the 17 of Alvin Alonso. Remember, foreign-born driver, one of the consistent veterans in our sport in this series. Hopefully to become the first foreign-born driver to win an IHOP Cup Series race. It looks like we got a change in position. Yikes! That was pretty tight. Because the 20 car really almost spun that car coming off turn 4 into the travel. He's going to lose a couple spots. Lap 3 of 17 is put on the board. Right here, just watch the lines some of these guys are going to run. You see the 48, he's up on the outside lane, he's up in the loose stuff, and water droplets, drop, water. We got water on the racetrack, boys. We got water, and we got a car on the wall, turn 1. And that's Peyton Beasley, who snapped around here, and I mean, that car literally snapped. I'm dead loose here in the trioval. Oh, it's raining. Everyone get back out of the throttle, get back out of the throttle. Oh, we got maybe some more. Yo! Whoa! Maybe we do have a couple more spinning here. Looked like as the 18 car got out of the gas, his car spun around. Yo! Ton of damage, boys. Ton of damage. I mean, we had some very hectic saves. Look at that. Unfortunately, Clayton Beasley, he did get loose, and it's such a shame for that young man, too. He had such a good car in this one. It looked like there's more. As you see, the 27 Menards Cup Series checked up. And you see Chris Washer up against the inside wall here on the front, outside wall here on the front stretch. Yep, it's raining pretty hard now. Menards Cup Series. The wind internet is down. It's nice to see. And it's gonna be a while before we clean this one up. Because we did see the two Roush cars spinning. Oh wow, more damage. The 10, heavy back end damage to it. Blake Dillon, heavy back end damage. And well, remember that rain shower that was moving through the Atlanta, the Georgia area? It seemed like it did start raining a little over, probably about south where that backstretch is. Spotters did report light mist on the racetrack, and then right as the 5 got out of turn 2, it started raining. And with many NASCAR fans at home ask, well, why don't they have rain tires? Slap on rain tires. They do use rain tires, but only on road courses where you don't have as much grip and you're not carrying as much speed in the corner where it's actually going to be safe. Because back in 2001, it rained at the start of a race just as guys were starting to get up to speed, and then they wadded up basically the entire field. Well, it looks to me like as soon as all these cars got gathered up, Menards Cup Series out of the car, and yep, that'll earn you a trip to the NASCAR hauler. Alright, Taxslayer 500 is could very well be an interesting one here. His lap counter is at lap 5 right now. Or I'm sorry, lap 6 of 17. They're bringing the cars down. They're hoping it's a light shower that's over the entire racetrack right now. As you see the onboard of the 78. Let's listen into Spotter Cole Pern. How bad? Adds the weather, buddy. Bad's the weather there, Clayton. The weather there. The weather, oh my god, I can't even see out of my binoculars. It's coming down pretty good. Nice and big raindrops. You need to bring these guys in. and there's too much water, and it's just not gonna be right to just let these guys race out here in just wet, rainy conditions. So, anyways, an accident occurred here on the front stretch that could have been a lot worse. Two pretty crazy near misses. Let's listen to spotter coverage presented by Liberty Mutual, and let's see how Jason Hebleski helped his driver Caleb Hoffman guide himself through the chaos of the wreck. Okay, it looks like it may be raining a little bit, so be careful. Watch him, the wreck, and 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 go low, go low. Get low, get low, get low, get low, get low, get low. I don't think we got any damage. If we did, we may have scraped the corner of the 17, but I think we're fine. Just keeping going, keeping going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Alright, caution's out, get out of the throttle, get out of the throttle. It's raining pretty heavily. And said they froze the lap counter at 7 out of 17 laps. Approximately a couple laps before halfway, I believe. And they're bringing them up. They're lining all these drivers up right now. And this means, see the drivers teams taking extra preparation, as rain has basically covered the entire racetrack, and the people in the stands were informed. We will keep you up to date. They may be informed that this is a pretty heavy wave of rain as the cars come down, and they're gonna stop them and tell the drivers to take cover, because just coming in through the Georgia National Weather Service, there's a threat of lightning in the area right now. We've had one long extended caution, and how these rain delay stuff works, and is if it gets delayed for a certain time frame, like a long time, once they get the track right, they'll they'll bring the cars out, and they'll let them get heat in their tires. They will not count laps. Count off any laps. You see the top 5 on your screen. Hunter Miller, WUB Network, Zox Moon, Apollo Moon, her brother, and Nate Sherman, top 5. You're watching NASCAR on Fox. You can see right now that the empty grandstands are what's currently the scene in Atlanta Motor Speedway. The Taxslayer 500 presented by 5 Hour by Monster Energy. It's just a little past 2 o'clock up here on the East Coast. There are several cars that actually were able to maybe wait out a little bit of this rain shower right here. Remember, the left lane, when they line these cars up, are the cars that are currently, first through about 16, and then Jonathan Morrison right now is running in the 17th position, and he's standing by with Steve Burns. Well, Jonathan, it's been your car's been quite a handful today. I know you never want to have these runs, but can you get your car as good as to what it was in California? Sure. I've been talking a lot with Slugger Labby. They've been my crew chief. They put a lot of work in this car overnight race morning. I watched a lot of footage from other Richard Childress NASCAR Monster Energy Cup drivers such as Ryan Newman, Paul Menard, Kevin Harvick, and when he drove at RCR, and even the late Dale Earnhardt. So on how they took on this place. Um, yeah, our Cheerio Chevrolet is pretty good. We're just tight everywhere. I mean, with the rain, we had a lot of side-by-side racing, which is pretty good, but we'd often find ourselves sucked back. I mean, sucked back. So hopefully we can get this rain dry. And judging by this rain, it's probably going to be quite a while, so that's why I'm in my motorhome. And we'll finish this. Maybe we'll get this race to conclusion, hopefully in daylight. But if we have to go under the lights tonight, we'll do that too. Thanks for your time. Let's go down to Dick Bergman. I'm here talking with the leader and currently the hottest man in that. Currently the points leader right now in the NASCAR Ihop competition, Hunter Miller. Hunter, your car is just like a rocket ship with what 3 laps of green flag racing that we had. Before the rain, how'd you feel your car was? Honestly, the guys at the shop last night were just toiling their butts off for this. I mean, we have good cars, just luck sometimes doesn't really fall our way. And yeah, hopefully we're gonna try to change that. Hopefully get our second win of the year. I mean, we won the Daytona 500, but we're not gonna stop. I mean, not gonna stop. I mean, we're in the chase, but NASCAR gave us a 100% rule that we all needed to follow. Anyways, our Mountain Dew Pitch Black Chevrolet is very good. I mean, it's very amphibious, and knowing the rain outside, where we're going to probably need to build awnings over the racetrack and have an indoor stadium race if this keeps up. I looking at Dylan Murway as he was running in to get dried off from the rain. I mean, running into my hauler to get dried off, and he's soaking wet. Like, okay, the stare death. What? Dude, seriously. But yeah, anyways, we both got good cars. Who's challenged who on NASCAR racing games? I probably have to say we're about equally matched there, Mike. We're very similar in what we race. We anytime for like newer road courses, I often go play on a simulator I find that has the tracks like, when we raced at Lime Rock last year, I played a lot of sports type racing car type simulators, and I even looked at Hunter Miller and watched a few iRacing videos with him, and yeah, so hopefully it'll kind of improve our program, and I can take the info back to my team and my guys, so we can get better at those tracks. I'm watching you, man. Alright. So then back down to the Hollywood Hotel. So just coming in that if this rain keeps going, and it looks to keep going for quite a while actually, it's just about we stopped this race at about 2:11 p.m. Eastern time. So it is almost 6 p.m. to see the lights track is starting to be lit up. It's getting pretty close to prime time. You see the lights start to be lit up. So if this track does get dried, which means they're making a little bit of progress, the rain has subsided into sprinkles, and this means we may finish this race up tonight. We will finish the conclusion of the Taxslayer 500 tonight on FX, and also to watch it on Fox Sports Go and watch it on the NASCAR Race Buddy app. Again, we are shooting for a 8 p.m. probably a 8:30 p.m. start time for when these cars are going to be on track. It's going to be about a 10-minute break so you can get the heat back in the tires after waiting for so long. waiting out the rain, and it's sure to be a show. Oh, Mike. Yep, after this rain and all the rubber that was laid down during the Friday and Saturday sessions, I'm sure a lot of guys are going to be scratching their heads right now, like, wait, or they're going to be left with quite a bit of question marks, especially guys that are running in the middle of the pack that are struggling, like Derek Lewis, notably Sports Center Cup Series, who's running in 18th. And even guys that actually have this track figured out, like that are surprisingly staying up in the top 10, like the 21 of Xavier Sodriska, who's running the 6th spot. It's going to be a pretty interesting one if we're able to get this race going tonight. If we do not get the track ride in a decent enough time, or if NASCAR loses the track, we will continue this race 11 a.m. Eastern on Monday on FX, and also can be seen on FXX Movies on our channel FXX. Again, if the race track does not get cleaned up and readied by the time by a decent hour, which I mean they're making progress. They're trying to take a look at drying this racetrack, making it gray and look raceable. They're making a little bit of progress down in on the front stretch, but it's puddles everywhere. I mean, it could be some. Look at the front stretch. Jacob Tube, who's running 15th, was joking earlier with teammate Nate Sherman, thinking what they're thinking. If somebody hits the grass, I mean, man, I hope they got a snorkel. Anyways, make sure to tune into to Fox Sports Go. Tune in on Bleacher Report. Check for updates on Twitter at Atlanta Motor Speedway and NASCAR on Fox, and the official NASCAR Twitter app for future updates. Till now, we're getting close to your mid-evening local news, so we'll turn it over, and there will be a bar scrolling across the bottom of your screen, since this race will be also simulcast on Fox if we can get this track dried, or FX. Again, if we can get this track dry, they're shooting for an 8:30 p.m. restart time. If we can get this track dry, this race will be run to its full conclusion tonight on Fox and on FX. If the track cannot be dried, we will have to continue the remainder of this race Monday morning, 11 a.m. Eastern, live on FX and simulcast on FX on Fox on Demand, FX, the FX app, FXX, and all those channels at 11 a.m. Eastern. So for now, here's your local news.